G'day viewers, I'm just outside a little town, it's just over the side of the Victorian border. It's blowing a gale and I just got camp set up and I'm under this tree here, and this tree over here just had a huge branch blow off it. So I'm a little bit worried about this one now. I'm thinking I might have to move. The last thing I need is a branch to come crashing down and wreck me awning. Look at this. The wind's blowing that hard, it's lifting that leg of the awning up. Oh yeah. And I've broken my trusty hammer, look. Bloody plastic hammer that I've had for 3 years. Everyone used to laugh at me, oh, you got a bloody plastic hammer, it's shit. Well, it lasted 3 years, so it did alright. Just cooking dinner now, have a look at that. Got the steamed veggies on the go, some snags and mushies and some onion. I got up to Koscy today, and I wanted to climb to the summit to get to the highest point in Australia, and they wouldn't let me. I said, no, you can't. You've got to. She said, first of all, if you're going up through the gate, you have to pay to get in there. She goes, if you're going through and you're going to go walking, you need to go back down into Jindabyne and hire some snowshoes. I said, what, you can't hire them up there on the mountain? She said, no, you have to get everything down in Jindabyne. And she goes, and secondly, it's snowing up there and you won't be allowed to walk to the summit. Apparently it's all like just treeless plains, and when it's all covered in snow you can't see the track, so you get lost quite easily. So that was a bit of a bummer. It was 0 degrees when I was there, and I was going to have an overnight low of -3. So I thought, yeah, bugger that, I'm not going to camp up there, it's too bloody cold. I was freezing last night, woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning and had to put a jumper on to sleep in the jumper. So I've missed out on doing the southernmost point of Australia, and I've missed out on the highest most point, which is a real disappointment, but I'll always be back and do them again another time. I've done the lowest, I've done easternmost, westernmost. Going to do northernmost. That'll be an awesome trip up there, up to Cape York. It's on the cards in the next few years. So yeah, I left there and just headed back down the mountain. Drove through some snow. Actually drove through a bit of, not a storm, but it was snowing, and jumped out to get some footage of it, but it stopped snowing and turned to rain. And then I got back in the car and then it started snowing again. Bloody typical. Yeah, took a few pics of the snow on the mountains and that was pretty good. Went back down to a place called Tom Grogan, I think it was. And looking at the map, I thought I could probably drive from there back through the high country to Mafra, but I had no gas and only half a tank of petrol. So down the nearest town was 40k away. And this Tom Grogan joint was awesome campsite. It was fantastic, right on the Murray River on the border, and plenty of firewood, plenty of camp space, like just big area, lots of campsites with fire pits and all that. Would have been grouse, but I drove to the town to get gas and they didn't have gas, so the next town was another 28 k's further on, and by that stage it was too far to go back. Like it took an hour and a half just to get that distance because the mountain roads are just windy and all that sort of shit. So anyway, I'm fully loaded up with fuel now, got gas, got petrol, and I'm going to have a look at the map soon and see if I can get through the mountain. The mountain ranges are just over there. over there, and going to see if I can get through the high country back down to Maffra way or somewhere down that way. Might take me a day or two, but red clouds here. Don't know if that's showing up on the camera. Awesome sunset. Look at that! And I'm just by a little river here. Had to go in that farmland there to get some fire for, and we're going to have a fire tonight. Fire pit, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to move the camp because she's a bit windy and I'm just worried about that tree. Just zoomed in. That's better, eh? So but I've broke my fucking hammer to hammer the pegs in the ground, and I've got to hammer the pegs in the ground because it's that windy. I don't want my awning flying off. Check the snags. But I'm pretty sure I've got a big rubber mallet somewhere in the car. If not, I'll just find a big fucking rock. I'll use my head. And yeah. Oh, that's about all I've got to tell you about today's little adventure. So yeah, spewing about the Mount Koscy. Like I said, do it another time. Maybe come back and do it with the kids one Christmas or something. See how we go. Anyway people, you keep smiling and I'll keep driving. Catch you later.